Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, I'm Red, so hence on the Red Tails. Go ahead and get you a cup of coffee, or maybe a cup of tea, depending on which one you like. If you have, since you've noticed, Hey my guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't noticed already, I've made a few changes, but if you don't know me already, I'm Red, hence the Red Tails. Um, Go ahead and get you a cup of coffee or a cup of tea while we sit down and talk about my first 2 weeks back home and a recap on my Disney experience while doing the college program and give you more insight on what's been going on and what's coming up next in my life. Um, and go from there. So, with being home in with being home for the first 2 weeks, of course, it's been a major change. The first change was driving. While I was at Disney, I didn't drive for the whole period that I've been there. Um, and with that, Disney offer transportation. So the transportations, the Trans Dev buses that you see in Florida, mainly around Orlando, depending if you're driving or not. Um, those are supplied for the college program and for CPs who haven't driven to work, and international students, for what I know of. Um, My role for Disney was attractions, but there's a big twist on attractions. Um, and this is a big heads up for whoever wants to do the college program for Disney later, or is wanting to do it and wanting some more insight. With attractions, if you put it down, be prepared if they give you Auto Plaza or parking, if not both, because Disney hasn't really clarified on what attractions are. Some people think, including myself when I first started, that attractions was mainly the attractions like It's a Small World, Peter Pan's Flight, or maybe even the land in Epcot, and things in that nature, which is what I wanted to personally do, was wanting to work in attractions inside the park. I never thought of doing anything outside the park once when people start coming in. So that's pretty much what Auto Plaza is. Auto Plaza the is the toll booths once when you get into the park if you drive. So pretty much people who are taking your money, asking if you have an annual pass. Again, that is an annual pass, which is a yellow card with a Mickey on it, or if you're staying at a Disney resort. Now, granted, if you're staying at a Disney resort, you also have that privilege of using the Disney transportation buses that are offered at the resorts. Um, but the only thing is that if you are staying at a Disney Springs resort, that doesn't give you that benefit at all. Which I know it sucks hearing that a Disney Springs resort gives you that opportunity to get free parking at the actual parking lot, or the actual parking for Disney parks itself. Um, but there is a trick to that. The trick is to pretty much pay the 25 or whatever amount for that park. The receipt's good, and okay, so the Auto Plaza, they're going to tell you if you're staying at a Disney Springs resort, you have to pay $25 for the actual parking. This does not include park fees. It only includes the parking. Or just find, or if you're staying at, again, a Disney resort or a Disney Springs resort, Disney Springs has their own buses to come pick up people who are traveling to and fro each park and everything like that. So those are your only two bonuses if you're at Disney Springs. If not, you can take the monorail. The monorail is only good for 2 parks. Again, that is 2 parks. It's only good for my home park, Epcot, and Magic Kingdom. If you want to go to Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Disney Springs, or I know that's pretty much it. So pretty much, if you want to go to Disney Springs, again, Disney Springs, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, you have to take the Disney transportation buses. If not, you are driving or Ubering or Lyft or having a Lyft driver. If you want to take the monorail, it's only good for Epcot and Magic Kingdom, and that's it. What else? Throughout my program, there were times where I did not want to work with Auto Plaza because it's pretty much the same constant thing over and over again, and it's because you're also standing majority of the time. And for me, I had to have interaction, and so pretty much that guest interaction is what I really wanted, instead of having a 10-minute conversation, or not a 10-minute, a 10-second conversation to get people in and out of the Auto Plaza and get them to parking. I wanted the full 10-minute, whatever time that a guest wanted to give me inside the park is what I wanted. Because I love talking to people. I am more of a people person than I am an actual staying by myself person. And I'm not saying that Auto Plaza can't be your thing. It can be your thing. Just for me, I wasn't feeling it. I was feeling it because I had the best coworkers ever. Shout out to all my Epcot people. Or all my Epcot Auto Plaza. But overall, I enjoyed it because I was working for Disney. My boss was Mickey Mouse, in a sense. And that's all I could ever ask for, because I've worked for it hard and long enough for about 3 years. And then finally got in. Let's see here. The downfall that I had wasn't the... Okay, so I didn't really have a downfall. My housing. So housing, it depends on where you want. It really depends on your choices and what Disney will give you. Because pretty much my top choice was a Commons not 2 bedroom. It was Commons 1 bedroom, 2 person. But it interchanged between. But after that, it kind of interchanged from Commons to Chatham to Patterson. And Vista Way's at the bottom. Now with Vista Way, I've heard that you got 50-50, which means that you either got 50%, which was renovated, and then the other 50 was not renovated. Um, and it just depended on what Disney had open and depended on. Well, no, I take that back. It's pretty much depending on what Disney had open at the time that you of your arrival day. So my arrival day was January 14th, and my end time was May 16th. Um, with that kind of gave me the 4 month, 2 day period. It was a little stressful my last week because because I was working, and then I had to ask off my very last day to pack. Now, on my days off, I was able to go into the park. Um, if not, I went grocery shopping. I went. So pretty much went to the store. I went to the mall. Majority of the time, I was in Disney Springs, just chilling out because I wanted to take the full advantage of Disney Springs and anything Disney related. See here, a bonus on going to the parks, especially Magic Kingdom. I love Magic Kingdom because it was like another home other than Epcot. I got to see Mickey on his 90th birthday, and I was able to just enjoy the fact of Disney itself. Not a lot of people really get to enjoy because they plan a Disney vacation and then they're rushing to get fast passes and trying to do fast passes, and then by the time they get to fast passes and all this stuff, they don't have time to actually enjoy it like I did. Other than that, what's coming up for me is that I'll be going to a thing in Memphis called the Italian Festival. And then the following week, I will be starting school. So, of course, yes, I'm getting back into the routine of school. The class that I'm taking is elementary calculus. So wish me luck on that. As I sip this cup of coffee. Other than that, that's about it. The YouTube channel. So my YouTube, the beginning of my YouTube channel. Oh, okay. So at the beginning of my YouTube video, the song was an interlude of Epcot's walk-in. Once when you walk into Epcot, that's what you'll hear, pretty much. Of course, I'm trying to keep it Disney related because it is a Disney related and a recap video of me right now. And then with Epcot, it had so much stuff. So my favorite part of Epcot would have to be the World Showcase. I mean, a lot of people like it because you get to drink around the world, but my favorite part, and I'll add it at the end of this video. Was at the American Adventure, which is the Liberty, the acapella group in the American Adventure. I also got to see Lone Star perform on a night that I was off, which was great. They played the beginning of May, so that was a few weeks before I had to move out, and for me it hit home because they of course played Walking in Memphis, and a few tears were shedded. But other than that, yeah, that's about it. They have a Norway. In Norway, they have the Frozen. Excuse me, the Frozen ride, and then they also have different character meet and greets. Like you can meet, uh, like couple meet and greets. I know Jasmine wanders around Morocco sometimes, depending on how she is in the palace. You can also catch Snow White, depending if she. You can catch Snow White maybe in Germany, depending if she's out in the forest, or maybe up at the palace again with trying to convince her evil mom about, or the evil queen about, uh, the fairest of them all. I know that Mickey likes to pop into Future World sometimes just to see all the new and cool inventions and see what the Future World has to offer. Um, if not, he's out there with Minnie, enjoying the time that he has. And that's about it. Well, that's the end of my video, guys. Um, have fun, Disney Point. um, but yeah, again, have fun, enjoy this summer, and have a cup of tea.
As artists who had an advanced culture. The words United States would let them know that we were a federated group of local communities bound together by one strong central government.
The phrase E pluribus unum would tell them we were scholars who understood foreign languages.
The word liberty, right on the face of the penny, would tell the archaeologists that our country sought to guarantee freedom for every man everywhere.
And finally, that phrase, in God we trust, will tell them we had a moral law. It will let them know we had grown strong and mighty under God's great hand.
And then, considering the penny, they would wonder, why did they ever go astray? Our fathers, God's name, author of liberty, to thee we sing. Let mortal tongues away, let all that breathe part, let rocks their silence